multifunction grain mill here. You can use it on spices, grains of any sort, basically anything you want to grind. So just open it up here, and it's kind of nice. It's just this one unit here, and it's not overly heavy. So if we open that up, you can just kind of see some of the features. It's got a nice handle for when you tip out the grain. It does have like an overload button here, or just kind of a reset button if it overheats. And then it's got a timer, and this is how you'll turn it on. And then this light will come on when we plug it in. A few other things, it does come with a ton of replacement parts. We just kind of open this up here. It comes with replacement blades, the replacement center, comes with a brush to clean it, screws, these springs that go on the end here. So it has kind of a replacement for everything on here, which is great. So it should be able to be used for a long time. These are kind of like they're a lock on here. So you just undo those, and then we'll twist this out and you can take it open. And then it also includes this kind of sieve, or just kind of how you can sift it out, so you can tell if your flour is fine enough or not. You just kind of take a look here at the different blades. You can see there's multiple sets, so it should grind well. And we're not supposed to fill this more than 2/3 full. I'm going to go ahead and try some oats now. So you can see that was about 1 cup. So I would guess we could do probably about 2 cups in here to start. You can maybe get 3, but I don't want to overload it. So you just have to kind of play around with that. And then if we put this on here, we'll close it up and then tighten these down. All right, and then you can notice I did all this with it unplugged, so I'm going to go ahead and plug this in now. All right, so I can show you the light is on, and our switch is still in, so it's good. So then we're going to go ahead and we'll hold this down, and we're going to turn it to 2 minutes. We won't have you watch that, but I'll show you what it looks like when it is done at 2 minutes. Unplug it here before I take the lid off. This is warm to the touch, so be careful if you're doing like a harder, like nuts or something in here. You'll want to let it rest longer in between batches. But we'll go ahead and open this up here. Again, we'll just take those, and then we will rotate this. The bottom is very warm, so just be careful so you don't burn yourself. And it looks like flour. So we can take our handle here. Let's try and show you. We have our little sifter here. Sorry, I'm right-handed, so we haven't lined up quite right. Again, just be very careful so you don't burn yourself on that base. But we can just pour some of that in here. You can see how fine it is. Now, obviously, you'd normally do this in a bigger bowl. You don't have to worry about spilling. And it does seem like it's a little bit caked together. So that's another thing. When you clean this, just wipe it out with a dry cloth. You never want to use water in there because it can cause caking like that. But you can see this is a very fine flour. This is just after 2 minutes. It can go up to 5 minutes on here, but it's very warm. So the directions kind of recommend not doing it longer than 3 minutes. Overall, though, very effective, much more effective than, say, a blender or a food processor from what I've seen.